3 days late. Sunday morning is weekly weigh-in time. I actually weighed myself on Thursday morning, and I made the mistake of looking at the weight because I was so anxious to see where I was going to land. And so I lost the urgency to record my weekly weigh-in, but I still want to document it. A milestone was achieved, just in terms of where I started the year at 310. So I know my weight. Let's get right into it. So as I said, I've already seen my weight from Thursday, so no suspense for me. But this is why I usually just let this upload to Garmin, and then, so Thursday, not my low for the year, but I know I was 267 the week before. I was 272 when I came back. But just a milestone that I've now lost 40 pounds for the year. Granted, 267 last week, but that wasn't during an official weigh-in, so I don't tend to count that. But really proud of this. It's been a battle all year. I lost 10 pounds in the month of November. So I'm really proud of the results. Continuing to make progress. I was 272.4 on Monday when I did the weight check after the holiday weekend, and I was really wanted to come in under 270 again. So I did 2 40-hour fasts, and I weighed myself, right after the fast on Thursday morning, and came in at 269.9. So now I'm officially down 40 pounds for the year. So, feeling really good about this, feeling really good about the progress. Lost 6 pounds in October, 10 pounds in November. December is going to be challenging because I am going to be away for quite a good chunk of the month. But I'm encouraged that, when I was in New York, I maintained my discipline. I actually joined Planet Fitness. I was staying at my mother's place in downtown Brooklyn. And literally on the opposite end of her building is Planet Fitness. So I joined just so I could continue working out. And it's not even just about the workouts, because it's really about the nutrition. I did 3 40-hour fasts in like 6-7 days when I was there, because I was just like, as I said in the post weigh-in, the post trip check, I was like, I didn't want to come back and be like 280 pounds. Like I would have been crushed because I worked so hard to get my weight down. I'm going to South Florida. I'm going to hang with my big sis Stacy this week. Then I'm back for a week, and then we'll be traveling for the holidays. So this weekend is going to be challenging. I know that my cousin Stacy goes to an LA Fitness, and I have an LA Fitness membership, so I should still be able to work out. But I keep talking about working out, and really the core of losing weight is nutrition. The working out, the running builds my endurance, and it accelerates the weight gains, but you can't offset a bad diet. And lifting is about maintaining muscle. I watched a study this week on YouTube by a physician who had done research on like a few thousand people, and they looked at 2 specific times where the aging process accelerates, and they noted 44 and 60, there are big hormonal changes in people, and it really accelerates muscle loss, bone density loss, a lot of stuff. And I'm on the opposite side of that first one. And I mean, I've always known, and I've always seen in research, when you start to get into your 40s, your body starts to really shed muscle. It holds on to a lot more fat. And like I lift more so to offset the impact of that. I don't really lift to lose weight. I want to maintain my strength and my mobility. And most people just, when they get to their 40s, oh, I'm old, I'm not working out anymore. And that's at the point where your body is shedding muscle fiber and bone density the fastest. That's a big mistake. I want to feel like I feel now in my 60s and 70s, and it's possible, but it means a lot of hard work. And so I lift really to make sure I can walk up a flight of steps at 75. I still want to be running marathons in my 80s. And you can do that, but it's really, really imperative that you work out. So when I lift, I don't lift to lose weight. I run to make sure my heart is strong and functioning and efficient. And yes, that does accelerate weight loss, but you don't gain weight by not working out. You gain weight by what you put into your body. And I never ever lose sight of that. And for me, Q1, let me just say, I said my goal was to be under 265, and I've got 3 weeks to do that. Actually 2 weeks. I said the 21st, and so it's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a fight because I'm away, but it doesn't mean I need to go and pig out and just eat junk. I don't need. I had a lot of fun in New York, and it didn't revolve around eating. There were times I went to a sports bar with my buddy, and I had like a cranberry salad with chicken and with steak in it, and then I had like a steak and vegetable. Like I didn't need to eat burgers and down a bunch. I didn't even order a soda, and I still had a lot of fun with my boys. And it's like I'm keeping that mentality going into this. I admit though my diet has been very spotty. It's been very very stressful dealing with the job loss situation, and I do stress eat. I stress ate yesterday, Saturday. I had McDonald's. I stress ate Thursday because I had an interview. So I had pizza. Like I'm definitely not 269.9, but I'm getting back on it. I'm doing a 40-hour fast today. I'm about to do legs and shoulders. I'm gonna record that as well. And I'm just gonna have a mindset that I eat clean. My go-to when I go out, my cousin Stacy wants to have. I just make sure I have a steak and vegetables and drink water, and I can eat. I don't need to have a burger and fries and all of that if we're out and about. And so it's still very possible that I can make 264.9 by the 21st. But I know 2 of the last 3 days I did not eat well, and I have to take accountability for that. This job, I'm not beating myself up too much because this job search process has been stressful. And there's just a lot of stress with unexpectedly losing my job. It's a traumatic incident, especially for someone as career-minded as me. But I've been able to maintain through the stress. But I do stress eat, and it's something I have to get a better handle on. Moving forward in Q1, I really, really want to tighten up on my nutrition. I watched a bunch of my old videos, and it's like, yes, I got down to 230, but the reality is in 2020 to 2022, I spent most of my time between 250 and 260, and I felt very good about my health then. I want to get lighter than that. I want to follow the science and stay under 220 and get under 225 and stay there. But it's going to be a real mental hurdle getting back into the 250s. That'll be like really encouraging and feeling like when I was between 250 and 260, I always just felt like getting under 225 wasn't like this unimaginable goal. And like at the start of the year when I was 310, it felt so far away. Like it just like I know if I get under 260, I'm gonna feel like okay, this is really in striking distance. I'm starting to feel that way now. I'm saying I need to lose 45 pounds instead of 85 pounds, and so as I get closer and closer, it's helping getting the feeling that this goal is unreachable out of my head. It's starting to feel more and more in focus. I honestly feel confident that I could lose this 45 pounds by my birthday next year. That doesn't seem insurmountable. And so, these small incremental milestones really help. So, I'm really happy to be under 270, even though I know I'm not 269 right now. I know, eating clean this next week, I could easily weigh in, 260 something next week. But it's going to be a challenge, but I'm really not giving up. And if I finish the year at 266, 267 2 weeks from now, I'm not going to be disappointed. I honestly feel very proud of making it 40 pounds, and especially as much as I stalled out for most of the year. But I feel like I'm in a good space and I'm on a good trajectory. And so really proud of this milestone. So I'm going to keep at it. I'm not giving up yet. I still want to try to get 264.9. It's 5 pounds in 2 weeks. And let's see if I can make it. Good work so far. A little ways to go to get to my year-end goal, but I'm focused on it. For now, for Reed Fitness, signing off.